Jen clutched her coffee mug, the warmth barely reaching her cold fingers. 35, single, and yearning. That's what the magazines would call it, right? Yearning, as if it were a gentle breeze and not a hurricane inside her soul. She glanced at the happy families bustling by, their laughter like tiny daggers to her heart. There were unwritten rules for women like her. Smile politely when babies were paraded around. Never, ever hint at the longing that threatened to consume you. Back in her tiny apartment, the silence was deafening. She'd tried filling it with work, with friends, with baking shows that always seemed to feature adorable children helping out. Nothing worked. The yearning remained, a constant ache in her chest. It was silly, she knew. Society told her she should be focused on her career, on independence, and she was mostly, but the longing for a child, for someone to love and nurture, felt as primal as breathing. It was exhausting, this constant battle between what she felt and what she was supposed to feel. So she'd built walls, high and impenetrable, around her heart. She'd become an expert at deflecting questions, at changing the subject. No one, not even her closest friends, knew the depth of her longing. The museum was her sanctuary. Not the bustling, tourist-filled areas, but a small, often overlooked gallery tucked away on the third floor. It housed sculptures, mostly from the Renaissance period, and it was here that Jen found solace. She'd always loved art, the way it could transport you to another time and place. But this particular gallery, with its hushed reverence and gentle lighting, felt like a haven. It was the Madonna and Child statue that drew her back time and again. The Madonna's gaze, full of such tenderness as she cradled the infant in her arms, never failed to stir something deep within Jen. She'd stand before it, lost in the exquisite details, in the raw emotion captured in marble. Sometimes she'd imagine herself as the Madonna, her arms full with the weight of a child of her own, the coolness of the marble, the silence of the gallery. It was a balm to her soul. Here, amidst the ghosts of artists long gone, she could let down her guard. Here, she could admit her longing, could embrace the ache in her heart without judgment or pity. The museum, with its timeless beauty and hushed whispers of the past, became her refuge, a place where she could simply be,